Now here's an article here, for instance, and it's from Mail Online. And it was from November 24th. 9 pensioners died from cold every hour last winter as bill prices soared. That's in Britain. It's going to be worse this year because the government's now in charge of your fuel distribution, you see. Perfect socialism. I'll read this when I come back from this break. Hi folks, we're back and cutting through the matrix, talking about austerity. You see, austerity in under socialist societies and how far it's gone in some countries. As I say, 9 pensioners died from cold every hour last winter as the bill prices soared against soaring energy bills. This is official show the number of deaths linked to cold over the 4-month period. This is in 4 months, reached 25,400 in England and Wales, plus 2,760 in Scotland. Charities and energy company critics claim the UK has the highest winter death rate in Northern Europe, even worse than much colder countries such as Finland and Sweden. So it says here, the pensioners see rising fuel bills and they worry about whether they can afford to warm their house. Well, the UK death rate is high. The total was down by around 30% compared with 2008 to 9 because there were fewer, there wasn't flu outbreaks. According to the Office for National Stats, they always get their flu thing in there, which is absolute rubbish, doesn't do a darn thing good except maybe give you the flu. Anyway, Dot Gibson, the National Pensioners Convention, said, since 97 we've lost more than 300,000 pensioners. Since 1997, 300,000 pensioners. I would say the agenda's right on cue. Depopulate rapidly according to the Rockefeller Foundation. 300,000 pensioners during the winter months because of cold-related illnesses, yet the government seems incapable of acting. No other section of society is so vulnerable and treated so badly. Well, that's also part of the agenda, because once you're old, according to the United Nations, you see you're a consumer only. You're not a good world citizen. A world citizen is a producer and a consumer, you see. So pensioners see the fuel bills and are constantly worried, etc., etc. The coalition government has kept the last administration's winter fuel allowance payments of £250 for pensioners and £400 for those over 80. But the allowance should be raised, said Ms. Gibson, and what the people need now is more money so they can avoid having to decide whether to heat or eat. But you know something? It'll never happen because there's so much immigration flooding into Britain and so many of them go right on to the welfare system. In fact, that's why they go there. They've had articles in the paper since the 70s on Britain, as they had refugee shoppers, they called them. So this is all planned this way. I mean, they're not stupid at the top. Never think that at the top of these countries there's stupid people in charge. They know what's going on. We're supposed to think they're just stupid and they fumble and they screw up royally and this is the outcome of it. No, they know what they're doing. Absolutely. Absolutely.